I got this Blako Buffet 90s piece for $25 on Marketplace. I actually got it originally for free, but I had a mate deliver it to me for that price. It's pretty yuck on the top and just everywhere on it. And the miscellaneous, the spray paint is coming off. This drawer is broken, it's split, and all three of the cupboards don't even close properly, as you can see right here. So this is going to need some work to it. But first off, I'm just going to take off all the handles and all the brackets on this piece. So how I figured this piece was a 90s piece is the hate I got on one of my coffee table videos. It had this exact type of edge type thing on the joints of it. So I could tell that it was a 90s piece, and yeah, I searched it up and it was a 90s piece indeed. I'm going to apply a paint stripper to this whole piece. I had a go with the scraper and it did work alright, but I think it's going to be a lot faster using paint stripper, and if I have to use a couple of coats of it, then that's fine with me. It's just whatever saves you more time and makes you more money. So I'm going to let that sit for around 10 minutes or so and then come back and scrape it all down. So I'm just going to apply a second coat of paint stripper, as the first coat, it did alright, but it could have done a lot better. So I'm just going to give it one more coat and that should do it. 8% of you guys are subscribed, and if you could subscribe, it'd help me out a lot, so please help me out. Thank you very much. And let's get back onto the video. So I learned this trick from Mad City Modern, is you put all your brackets and your handles in a pot, you put water in it and some vinegar, and apparently it takes all the muck away. And let's see if this works out well. I put it on top of the burning fireplace since it's cold where I am, and it actually worked fine. So I'm gonna pour all the water out now and see how it went. Also, I forgot to mention, I let it sit for like an hour or two, so
there we are.
So after getting it all out, I'm going to scrape them all down with a wire brush. After brushing them all down, I'm going to now wipe all the muck off them and all the water, so then the spray paint I apply on sticks better and looks way better. Now I'm going to sand the whole thing down with 80 to 120 grit sandpaper so I can see the wood grain a lot better, and it will be a lot nicer as a final result to show that they're wood if I decide to or not in the later video. I've decided I'm gonna paint my drawers and my cabinets with color that you'll see later on in the video, and it did turn out nice. So I'm gonna prime the whole thing down and then use a stain after 2 coats of primer has applied. I used my brain and my imagination, and I think a black stain would go with this pine wood when it's finally finished. So I'm going to spray gun them all down with the black stain and let that sit overnight. I decided I'm going to paint the feet as well, so I'm going to put some masking tape around the edges so it doesn't get on the edges, and I'm going to now paint all 4 of the legs. I'll let that sit overnight as well, but for now I'm going to apply some mineral spirits to the whole piece and see how it looks with a stain over it, because this usually shows how it looks with a stain, and then it will dry off and it will get rid of all the other scratches from the sanding, and then I will apply a finish straight after this to see if it is worthy or not to apply oil to it. I know I'm just applying it now, but I let that sit overnight and it worked well, it looked good. So I'm going to give this a teak oil stain for a finish, and I will apply 1 coat over on this piece. I'm now going to apply back all the brackets and all the joints and all the onto this piece and hammer those edge joints in. Remember at the start of the video where I said that cabinet was broken? I'm now going to put some glue in the cracks and I'm going to clamp it straight so it doesn't have a bend to it. Also, remember when I said all 3 of those cabinets didn't fit in as they couldn't close? So I'm going to now sand all the edges down so it can fit easier, and let's see if that worked fine, which it did. As you can see, it is flush inside. I'm now going to give it a clear varnish coat spray on for the final finish. If you enjoyed those videos, please check out my 2 other videos down here. And if you like the final result, please like, subscribe, and comment.